Although it feels like we're in Tahoe right now,
We're in Reno, Joe.
yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from town. We're talking Galena Forest, Galena Estate, Saddlehorn, some of the most beautiful areas in all of Reno.
Yeah.
That will make you feel like you're in Tahoe, but you're not.
Yeah, and then we're talking amenities, the golfing, the snowshoeing, skiing, all that sort of good stuff.
Exactly, real estate along with the schools, and we're promoting why we think you guys should move here.
Yeah, stay tuned.
What is going on? Everybody, I'm Joe Hanich.
I'm Ryan Chicvara.
Welcome to Living in Reno.
Here we're talking what it's like to eat, sleep, play, live.
Golf, snowshoe,
Cross-country ski maybe?
snowboard, drink beer, you name it, we're covering
Yep.
it. Ryan and I are licensed real estate agents in the state of Nevada. If you guys are relocating, moving to the area, that's why we put the content out. We want you to reach out to us, call us, text us, email us when you're moving here.
Yep.
We're the guys answering the phone. If this is your first time to the channel,
Ding it.
hit the bell, tap that subscribe button. Today we're jumping into one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in all of Reno.
Yeah.
We're talking about Galena Forest, Galena Estates,
The Callahan Ranch area, Montreux, all that.
Saddlehorn. It is South Reno.
Yeah.
Up in the freaking pine trees. It feels like we're in a different world right now
Yeah.
from the rest of Reno. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. We get a ton of people that reach out looking for different information on neighborhoods. This is one that we haven't covered in the past, so just kind of wanted to jump into it.
Definitely, and it's so close to resources, but again, it feels like you are just being transported into the woods, into the Sierra Nevadas, because you are at the base of the Sierra Nevadas.
Exactly. This one, it's like we're in that in-between spot where you're not quite Reno now, but you're not quite Tahoe, right? So you get kind of the best of both worlds out here.
Exactly, and then while we're talking about proximity, I mean, we're literally 10 minutes away from Mount Rose Ski Resort.
Yep.
They've gotten over 50 feet of snow this year.
Yeah.
Actually so much snow that they've shut down the mountain and they've had to dig out chairlifts. It's insane. But you're only 10 minutes away from that. You are 10 minutes away from the Summit Mall.
Yeah.
Resource-wise,
yeah.
some of the best shopping and restaurants.
Movie theater,
Noble Pie.
Lululemon, all that good sort of stuff. And
Chicken wings at Noble Pie, dude.
that's lunchtime again. Here we go.
So good. They have Land Ocean out there too, a little classier, a little bit nicer of a restaurant, which is perfect. To the airport, right? You need to get in and get out. You're freaking businessman. Yeah. You're only what, 20 minutes away?
15 minutes.
15
basically,
minutes.
depending on where you're at within here, right? 'Cause
definitely.
Once you start getting down to where we're at, we're driving through here for like 5 minutes just to get to our spot we're at right now.
Very true.
So.
Yeah. And the main reason anybody ever moves to Northern Nevada, how close are we to Tahoe?
20 minutes, basically.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
If Ryan's driving, it's probably going to be 30. If I'm driving, it might be 18 minutes.
There you go.
But what else do we love about the Galena Forest area?
We drove through and we'll have B-roll for you. I mean, it's absolutely insane. The B-roll that we got today might not be our best B-roll just because there is so much snow.
Snow everywhere.
We went through the Galena Creek Visitor Center over there. They have the parking lot plowed out, but it's just a roundabout basically.
6 foot high of snow berms that they've plowed out.
A couple trucks that are just buried in snow there, but they offer some snowshoeing and cross-country sort of skiing, basically guided tours through there.
When we don't have the worst or best winter we've had in over a decade, right? Snowshoeing, cross-country skiing is fantastic, but just this area alone, the hiking, the mountain biking, is anywhere you look in any direction, you can find a trail. 3 big creeks that run through this area year round, right? We've got, what are we looking at? Thomas Creek.
Oh yeah, sorry, go for it. Thomas, White's, Galena, the creeks there. I was just thinking trails again because we looked up on All Trails and they had 11 of them listed just for the Galena area, right? Yeah. Those range from easy to hard.
And easy being a 30-minute hike and then hard being 12 miles round trip.
Exactly, yeah. So something for everybody out here. And same thing, there's mountain biking. Yeah,
mountain biking there, it goes from easy to hard, right? It goes from the green all the way up to the black diamonds. When we lived in South Reno with the in-laws, we'd come out here and bring our dogs out here. Yeah. And it's an awesome hike. It's beautiful. The creeks are running. Great for the dogs. They do ask that all dogs are on a leash. I don't put my dogs on a leash.
Yeah, what was the sign? What was the sign we just saw? No,
no.
What was the term? I don't know. It was funny though. Basically,
no dogs running at large.
At large, that was it. Yeah. So,
but as far as dogs being off leash, if you're next to some of the mountain biking trails, some people are coming down those trails pretty quick, and you share some of those same trails. So as long as you can call your dogs and make sure, like, get out of the way, everyone stays safe, nobody gets injured, good to go there. But what else we got? Oh, our favorite thing to talk about, golf. We've got some fantastic golf courses. Behind us is the probably most prestigious private golf club course, and I mean, it's not even close. It is. Montreux Golf Course.
Yeah, and it's immaculate. They used to have the Reno Tahoe Open, used to be played there. They've recently moved that, but for almost like 20 years running, that was a stop on the PGA Tour, right?
Definitely.
Was at Montreux. So
we should shoot a video too about Montreux. This one, we're not covering Montreux. It's all, it's gated. It's hard to break into there. Obviously, we can service that area, but we're not talking about Montreux today.
Yeah.
So other golf courses in the area, Wolf Run.
Yep, that's one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, that's you and ours personal course as well, right? Or they're the
it is public though, whereas this one, like we said, is private. That's a public golf course.
And Wolf Run could be one of my most favorite courses in all of Reno.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult, but the views are fantastic. It's just a good course.
And that's just golf course living too, right? You've got a ton of houses on that golf course as well. So
really good location.
And Arrow Creek down here as well. And
Arrow Creek, two private courses.
Yep.
And then we'll shoot another video. We have a video on Arrow Creek already.
Yep.
I believe so. Check that out. But moving on to those are our favorite things to do in the area. Again, it is just you're transported into the pine trees. You are in the Sierra Nevadas. You're out of that the desert feel.
Yeah, exactly. Or out of the city feel,
exactly.
Right? Suburb feel. When you're driving through here, you're tons of custom homes, which I guess just brings us right into real estate.
Definitely.
Right? So,
yeah, next one we're jumping into real estate. Home prices are going to be a little bit more expensive. You get more land, you get the views. A lot of them are custom construction, right? You've got some custom construction log homes.
Yep. Also
some modern customs. And right now the median list price is 1.4 million.
Yeah, so it is definitely up there. I think just doing our research earlier today on HomeSnap, the closest thing to us at the cheapest price point, I think, available on market right now is $860.
Yeah.
And that's a home built in 1995, but almost 3,000 square feet, right?
Definitely.
So,
I think price per square foot right around like that 420 mark. Again, typically bigger lots, we're going to see about half an acre all the way up to an acre, maybe a little bit above an acre, but you've got some breathing room, right? You're not stacked on top of your neighbor, and it feels like that. Everything is pretty spread out.
And we know a lot of people come out here for that reason, right? Just the peace and quiet. I mean, we're sort of in the bottom of or end of a cul-de-sac right now, and the only person we've seen out here so far is the mailman. So
he was a real pain in the ass too. We actually restarted the video.
the only time we see anybody when we start a video. Our luck.
But with these lots and just the space out here, we're basically connected to BLM land.
Yeah. And
then if it's not BLM, it's going to be the Toyabe National Forest. So it is your playground.
Exactly.
Right? If you're cruising, the dogs, the kid, whatever, it's fantastic, and why so many people want to move to the area. Not a lot of inventory at the moment.
No. And as far as HOAs go out here, few and far between, depends on where you're at. If you're in Montreux right behind us, once again, this isn't a Montreux video, but you're going to have an HOA. The house across the street that we're looking at, you're not part of an HOA.
Definitely. Right? I think some of the HOA, they might be an HOA in here, and it's $30 a month. And I think that's only going to take care of plowing snow.
Yeah, which came in clutch this winter.
Yeah, cannot stress that enough, how just the snow berms everywhere are ridiculous. We're in Ryan's car right now, and they're towering over.
Yeah, and you'll see that in the B-roll. Like we said, it's like literally, we're in a short sedan and trying to get a view of a home. You can't see the home, some of them.
Fire danger, right? A lot of people, we are pine trees everywhere. Fire danger is, something that obviously should be on your mind, being in the forest like this, but the danger is only moderate.
Yeah, and this area has been here for so long now, right?
Yeah,
I think
since the 1860s.
1860s, we're doing our research there, right?
Yeah.
And so they've experience everything they can experience out here. Typically in the wildfires that we've seen recently have been a little bit closer on the hillside up to Collin Ranch.
Definitely.
Without stuff really coming in and down into this area.
Yeah.
So
I don't recall any wildfires touching Galena whatsoever in my time that I've lived here. That being said, though, you want to take some precautions, right?
Yeah.
Anything that's dead, move it away from the house. Pine needles, right? Get things like that up, moved away from your home. So something to be pay attention to.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least should be on your mind. Well, perfect. Real estate wise, I mean, we touched on quite a bit. The homes are typically larger out here.
Yeah.
You know, 3,000 square foot, a little bit less is going to be a smaller home. Quite a few, you know, 5 bedroom, 6 bedroom, 7, 4,000 square foot plus, larger homes. Hence, you know, the bigger footprint
and
comes a bigger price.
Yeah, that price point, right? So
the farther or the closer we get into town, basically to the Summit Mall, you are going to have the more expensive HOAs. Not really a lot of amenities out here, though. No. Still, you're not going to have your clubhouse, your pool, things of that nature. You're going to have your parks.
Exactly.
Right? You're going to have the snow plowing, and all of that is being taken care of. But you don't need the amenities when you live out here, because this is the amenity.
This is the amenity, just the nature itself. So
perfect. What about schools? Does everyone have to be homeschooled out here? Like, what's the deal with the schools?
No, the schools are, and that's another reason we wanted to mention this. We've gotten people reaching out recently, you know, school oriented, trying to get their kids into a good school district. And out here is one of the better ones, right? So according to niche.org is what we used for this lookup or go around of schools. Hunsberger Elementary is an A-. They have it ranked. Pine Middle School is a B+, and then Galena High School, mentioned or named.
Yeah, go figure.
That way is an A- as well, right?
Yeah. So all above
great
par,
schools,
some of the best schools in the area, and that also is with South Reno as well.
Yeah. And just one more school, Minogue is highly ranked. That's a private school, and that's Catholic, just right down the road as well, basically. So
definitely. Well, there you have it, guys. We were just in like a winter weather advisory 3 days ago. Yeah. Right? The wind, the rain, and now we're getting bombed on with sunshine the past 2 days. We cannot stress enough how much we want the sunshine back.
Yeah, and you see everybody's been so ready for it. Just driving around right now, we're seeing people on their bikes cruising through here. Yeah. We've seen a bunch of people with their pups out and everything like that. So
definitely. Again, this is an odd year. The amount of snow these guys have out here that you'll see on the homes is not normal.
No.
But it is something they've had to deal with. And so with the higher elevation, with living, you know, in basically the base of the Sierra Nevada, it comes a little more responsibility when it comes to weather.
Exactly.
So there you have it, guys. Galena.
Till the next time.